on the Andy Zoric Show. Eeny, meeny, miny. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. You're too kind. Thank you. Thank you, and welcome to the Andy Zoric Show. The only show on YouTube not to have its FBI investigation reopened. I am your host, the aforementioned Andy Zoric, and our top story is... Has there even been any news lately? I mean, it's been kind of slow, right? Oh! Tuesday's an election! And our final four candidates are Hillary Clinton, the crook, Donald Trump, who sometimes says mean things, Gary Johnson, who can't name a person, place, or thing outside the U.S., and Jill Stein, because Duke University can't be a part of every Final Four. I don't know much about Jill Stein, but I do know that this, and it's a true story, you can look it up, when she was scheduled to do a campaign event here in Columbus, instead she flew to Cincinnati. Swing and a miss, right there. With a little more than a week to go, the FBI has reopened the email investigation into Hillary Clinton when emails from Clinton were found on Anthony Weiner's laptop. Talk about your basket of deplorables right there. Weiner was under an investigation for sending inappropriate material to a minor when classified information from Clinton was found on his seized laptop. Leaving many to wonder, will we eventually see tweets like this? Further compounding things is virtual daily WikiLeaks dump of hacked emails from Hillary Clinton's campaign staff that include everything from detailed steps to commit voter fraud to an underage sex ring and satanic rituals.
What I call the basket of deplorables.
You get that right, Hill. The campaign has thus taken the position that the best reason to vote for Hillary is that Donald Trump says mean things. Oh, and you know that endurance that Hillary's been saying that she has enough of to be president? She doesn't. That's why Obama has been on the campaign trail on her behalf. Here's what happened when a Trump supporter stood up at one of his campaign speeches.
Wait. Hold up. Hey, hold up.
This goes on for 2.5 minutes.
Hold up. Hey, listen.
He's like the substitute teacher who completely loses control of the class. On the other side, Donald has been consistently hitting 3 to 5 campaign stops a day. With that kind of energy, my guess is that Melania is really enjoying the break. But Hillary has other options backing her up. Her running mate Tim Kaine held a rally in Florida where 30 people showed up, which, to be honest, is 28 more people than had heard of Tim Kaine before he became a VP pick. I post a video and get almost twice that viewership. And this is not a popular show. But at least we haven't found a level of Tim Kaine unpopularity. I knew I recognized him from somewhere. So what does all this mean? Would you like to meet me at camera 2? We only have one camera. So there's one bit I can't steal from Jon Stewart. There are 3 ways I honestly see this election shaking out. First, if we assume the polls have been right all along, we see Hillary win outright by a slim margin. Next, there's a possibility that given the potential enthusiasm gap, Trump wins the popular vote, but the states he wins don't add up to an electoral majority, and Hillary still wins. Then there's a theory of what I like to call the dark electorate. The dark electorate are the people who don't live in major cities. They're informed, but they have been soured to the political process. Some have not voted in years, and most of them do not participate in polls. They're generally not factored into political predictions. Trump appeals to these people. If they show up, and the enthusiasm gap is as real as it seems, Trump could win. So given these potential outcomes, here's your craft beer of the week.
This week's craft beer comes to us from Baltimore, Maryland. Might be the only good thing to ever come out of Baltimore. It's Sweet Baby Jesus by Duke Claw Brewing Company. This is a peanut butter chocolate beer. It's a porter. I always want to call it a stout, but it's actually a porter, if you're going to split hairs. Very flavorful. You can taste the chocolate, you can taste the peanut butter. It has a lot of good flavor to it. I give it a very high recommendation. I'm going to give it that one about a 3.75 on a 5 scale.
Welcome back. After 108 years, the Chicago Cubs have done the near impossible. They won the World Series. From our home office in Shermer, Illinois, here are the top 10 things overheard at the Cubs' victory celebration. Here we go. Number 10. Just think how big this party's going to be when we win it again in another 108 years. Number 9. We could have swept if we were playing the Cleveland Browns. Number 8. At least we don't have to listen to Joe Buck's persistent monotone anymore. Oh, wait. He's calling the Bears game Sunday. Number 7. We won the World Series, but Hillary is from Chicago, so I guess it's a wash. Number 6. Didn't I see you at the parade for the White Sox in 2005? Number 5. I'm writing in Theo Epstein for president. Number 4. How did this happen? Does Wriggly have a pro-goat admission policy now? Number 3. World Series parade. I saw the crowd and thought it was a Donald Trump rally. Number 2. Apples here. Get your God-made green apples here. And the number 1 thing overheard at the Chicago Cubs victory rally. I just realized, now that we won, we're just another team in baseball. And hitting one out of the park, here's your Joe Biden meme of the week.
Hey Mo, who are you voting for?
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, because even though I use the word weekly a lot around here, you really do need those notifications to know when a new video pops up. Let's check the comments. Carmen on Words with Friends said, "You make people take a second look at things, and it's funny." Carmen, that may be the best compliment this show has ever received. Anne, in the comment section, says, "Tequila!" But you thought I was going to use the Champ song. Well, I don't have that song. Tune in next time to see who won the election, or even if Hillary survived till Wednesday. Until then, thanks for watching, and I hope it was as good for you as it was for me. Good night.